Hello? Hello, hello? Guys, you already know what time it is. We're so back. We got aceattorney Wednesdays. We're so back. Hold on, I just booted up the game. I was not gonna... Please don't explode my ears, game. I will cry. Okay, hang on. Guys, we're so back. Hold on. Oh dear. Guys, we're so back. It's aceattorney Wednesday. This is so loud. I forgot how old this, or not old, I forgot how loud this thing is. Where is it? Oh. Come on. Why does it hate me? Okay, there we go. Guys, you already know what time it is. It's aceattorney Wednesday. My one friend who really wanted to be here has a final exam, so let's pray for her. Dude, this game is so fucking loud. Pew, pew, pew. Anyways, I hope you guys are all having a very good Wednesday. I got on the freeway to come here, and it was backed up. Like, it usually, if there's no traffic, I can get home in like 35 minutes. But dude, it was backed up. I only got home like 8 minutes before stream was supposed to start, so I thought I wasn't gonna make it. Hang on. Let me fix this real quick. The game capture was bigger for Date with Death, but this is... There we go. Yippee! Oh my god, it's finally started like settling in that I'm like going out of the country in a few days. It's crazy. Freeway traffic might be hated? Dude, it was so bad. I can't even like make this shit up. It was so bad. Okay. Time to get back to those silly lawyers. Oh, wait. Hold on. Live post. I had them up in the tabs ready. Oh my god, last night I was giving Ozzy a bath because it had been a while, and ever since I've had him, he has not done like any normal like bird bathing behaviors. This sounds so weird, but like, you know how when birds take a bath, they like splash around and stuff, and it's really cute, right? Why did my... Hang on, what the hell? Hang on, I gotta... It switched. My aceattorney switched to the other window. Why is it over here? Stop this. Screen shake vibration, no. Window. Make it windowed. And then move it over here. There we go. I don't know why I did that. Okay, now we can start. Yeah, probably a nice time to go to not California. Yeah, bro, tell me about it. It's wild out here. Honestly, I would have participated if not for responsibilities. But anyways, yeah, it's crazy what's going on out there. Where did we leave off? I forgore. Wait, what? Okay. Yes. Okay. The bird! The bird! Guys, I'm so excited. There's a bird in the case now. You know what this means? It's bird time. I'm gonna bird out. Tweak out. We're gonna ignore the fact that this type of bird is like completely incorrect, and we're just gonna be happy because it's a bird. Okay, I forget what I did last. It was, we talked to this guy inside this hut, right? We just take the whole dang bird as evidence? I guess so. I guess the bird is a witness. Technically. Also, let me know if the game is loud at all. Oh, that's right. He's out here. I talked to him about that. Okay, hang on. Was it this? Okay, let's check everything to make sure. Let's check everything to make sure we got everything, because I don't remember. Whoa, why did it do that? Okay, I think it was, oh, not that. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I think we literally just took this old guy's bird as evidence. Where's the... Okay, but rental shop, we were just there. Let's go here. I forget where it was that I was supposed to go next. Let's just try everything. Oh, okay, apparently this is where I was supposed to go. Okay. December 26th is actually one of my friend's birthdays. Hey pal, long time no see. It's Gumshoe. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, we wanted to ask you something. Yeah? Okay. The boat caretaker, the DL6 incident. Oh, okay, I remember now. Okay. You know the boat rental shop down at Gourd Lake? Oh yeah. The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? Huh? How'd you... that was supposed to be top secret. Buddy, your secrets are not closely kept. Do you know who that old man is, detective? Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. Haha, bird. I decided first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called Miss Lotta Hart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea. Sounds suspicious. That's what I'm saying. How do you just, like, not know anything about this guy? There should be some sort of record of him if he, like, works at the lake like that. Like, someone should know something about him, right? Hypothetically. Okay. Detective Gumshoe, please help us. Huh? We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. I can't help but think that it has something to do with this current case. To tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. Oh. Damn. So I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal. What? However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I'd consider opening the file up. Do we have something that we could prove it to him? What the hell? I loot fridge? Nice. What'd you get? Alright, so we need proof. Oh, that's right. Wait, can I present the... Can I not present the bird? Oh, here we go, here we go. Present bird. What's that? A parrot? The old man at the boat rental shop's parrot. The parrot knew about that incident. That incident? DL6. What? Oh. Polly, have we forgotten something? Don't forget DL6. Huh? I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word. Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DL6 incident? He was involved. Wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6? Yeah, obviously. Nick, you think he might be? Sorry guys, my throat has been like really phlegmy today. I don't know why. I think it might be allergies. Cause like it doesn't feel like sick, but like I just feel like I have to clear my throat a lot more. Excuse me. Okay. I get ya. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Yeah, that's what I've been saying. So there is the station's records room. I'll give you special permission to go in and find what you need. All right, way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the records room. Sick. Eat a refrigerator at him? Why? This is our goat. I guess it's time we faced Edgeworth's past. We get to see why he's saddled with unnecessary feelings, quote unquote. All right. Wow. It's amazingly dusty. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess. Let's find that DL6 stuff, quick. 15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through it. "15 years ago, we were 9 years old," so they're like 20... How old are they now? I don't feel like doing math. We were almost through with the 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6? Nick, I found out where the file is. Oh, thanks. Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file. Okay, sick. Awesome. Okay, case summary. Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary. Right. Summary. Found it. Here you go. Okay, December 28th, 2001. 2001! Wait, so then this is set in 2016? Huh. But didn't this game come out way before 2016? I've returned from fridge looting. It is barren. Oh no! Mine is called murderer, yet is... Wait, it's called refrigerator at him. Okay. That's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow. So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse. What? Is this the same district courthouse where we're holding the trial now? Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Part of the court building collapsed and all the lights went out. Oh dear. Oh goodness. Wow, that was some earthquake. Okay. At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours? That would be scary like that in the dark. Oh, that's awkward. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator and the survivors were unconscious. The survivors? One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? He said that his father was shot before his very eyes, so Miles Edgeworth was the one of the other passengers in the elevator. Okay. I remember this case. Now, yeah, I'm starting to remember where we left off as well. It was like a few weeks ago, but... Do you have data on the victim, Edgeworth's father? I just watched my older sister play it. Oh, sick! Yeah, hold on. Victim. Here, found it. Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. 35 is young. Damn. He had lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son, Miles. Miles? Miles Edgeworth, of course. So he was in the elevator with his father. Yeah, we just talked about that, bro. From the angle of the bullet and other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. But didn't it say he had a single gunshot wound? Okay, where have I heard that before? That's what I'm saying. It sounds just like this current case. What's going on here? That's what I just said. Okay, got any data on the suspect in there? That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. I would elevator myself out within a minute. I'm sure you would, brother. Hold on, this is it. The man arrested as a suspect in DL6 was Yanni Yogi. He was a clerk in the court, apparently. Oh, was it this guy? So he must have been the 3rd person in the elevator. Well, then he had to have done it. But he was found innocent, thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond. Oh. Hammond, the victim in our case. Huh. Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived, so much he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder? He may be closer than we think. Huh. Oh, is it the boat shop guy? what I guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. I still don't know what what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Well, what would you expect? He watched his father die and... Bro. Nick, are we going to take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get it out. You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? Okay. PL6 case file out of the court record. Nice. Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now all that's left is the trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. Okay, sick. Actually, elevators are not airtight and would allow airflow even without power? That's what I thought. Most of them have vents in them anyways, right? Alright. Okay. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Okay. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh my god, I forgot it's this bitch. I forgot it's this guy. I forgot it's this guy. Oh my god, I hate him. Very well, apparently the prosecution is also ready. Who is the judge here anyway? Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Hello, brother? Fun fact, elevators are the #1 safest form of travel in terms of deaths per mile. Really? That's cool. Very well, no opening statements, so... Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. What the hell? Right, of course. A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. Dog, nobody asked. Shut your bitch ass up. I'm so tired of this guy. Order, order. Mr. Von Karma, what's the meaning of your statement just now? Ah, must you question everything? It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now. Right. I call my witness, my decisive witness to the stand. It's that mysterious boat shop owner. Witness, state your profession. He's eating. I am the proprietor of the restaurant Wet Noodle at Board Lake. And, I also rent boats. The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct? Yup, I was. Yup, I did it. I did it. Guilty. Sorry, I keep thinking of that video whenever I see this guy. Please testify. Wait a second. We still haven't heard who this old guy is. Objection. Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Oh. Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Ah! I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. No. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Dog, what the fuck? Yeah, right. The witness will state his name. Bro keeps sleeping on the stand. Well, I'm not really sure. Yup. How is this guy allowed to testify in court if he doesn't know his own fucking name? That should not be allowed. What do you mean? My, memory. Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. Then why are we allowing him to be a quote-unquote decisive witness to a murder case? Guys, what is going on? He can't recall, you say? Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify. Very well. Let's hear this testimony then, shall we? Witness? Okay, wait. Land of the murder, okay. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight, yup. I was in the restaurant where I, rent boats, as usual. Then I heard a bang, yup. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just a-floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination. What? There's nothing to question in my witness's testimony. Dog, shut up! I'm tired of you! Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. Judge, your verdict now. How is this allowed? How is this man not thrown in prison? How is this allowed? Yes. Mr. Wright? Cross-examine, obviously. What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well. You may begin. Oh my god, he's tweaking. Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma? 3 minutes just passed. I see. Well then, let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness. Okay. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Alright, let's press him on this. Just after midnight, you say? Yep, just around then. Are you sure? Pretty sure, yep. When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today. Oh my god, I forgot how annoying it is cross-examining people with this guy here. Oh my god. I asked him and he remembered. Isn't that right? Bro's Evie. Why haven't they gotten any statements from Edgeworth? Yeah, I'm wondering, why is he not here? Don't glare at me like that. I remembered it clearly. I did. Yup. You see? Continue. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats as usual. Is there anyone who can verify that? Well, I guess Polly could. That's not good enough for a court of law. How would it not be good enough for a court of law if you're planning on using the bird as a witness anyways, though? How does that make sense? Okay. Mr. Wright, exactly what's not good enough? Your Honor, this Polly is a parrot. A parrot? Don't be so hard on the girl, Keithy boy. Keith? The prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness was in the shop. Witness, please continue. Bro. Then I heard a bang. Yep. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Press him on this. Karma, don't make me murdered. You. What? Dog, what are you talking about? If Ozzy was a witness, he could 100% lie under oath. Oh yeah, hell yeah, he could by not saying anything at all, because he can't speak. And where did the bang seem to come from? It is a miracle how this guy keeps falling asleep so quickly. I gotta know his tricks. From the lake, I figure. Are you certain? Yup. Good. Continue. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Right? Was there someone in the boat? It was pretty far out there. I couldn't see clearly. But I figured there was 2 men out there. Yup. But you couldn't see them clearly. Yup. At the time, that is. At the time? What does that mean? Then I heard another bang. Okay, let's see. I have to remember that at the time thing. So you heard 2 gunshots total. Yep. That's what Lotta said in her testimony yesterday. Okay. Then just about then the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. Let's see. By your window? Oh, God damn it. I keep clicking that by accident. Yep, by my window, right outside my window, the little shack. And you could see the man's face. Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him. This is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony. He does not gaff. Oh my god, why is he tisking? I have a bad feeling about this. And man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead. Ooh. Ooh, that's crazy. Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dad! I think it's so funny we have to pretend that this guy is the dad because he's fucking delusional. Dead certain, Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead as he was walking by too. Witness, are you sure that the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him, that Edgeworth boy. Oh dear. So that's not good for us. Also, why did Bro just, like, keel over? This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. On Karma. He lured me into cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall. He's tisking again. Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. I better act quick or this trial is going to be over. All right, I'm gonna raise an objection again. Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. Oh. Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun, and the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand? Exactly. That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired. You are ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness's testimony is true. The judge is lost in thought. What should I do? Well, I mean, obviously I gotta keep raising an objection. Your Honor, this witness claims that Edgeworth said, "I can't believe he's dead," but his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie... Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. That doesn't mean he's not lying, though. Apparently, you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof. Nick, do we have evidence? It's no good. There's nothing I can do. Are you sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please. Can you hear me? Oh my god, she's calling on me again. We need your help. Nick needs you. Ain't witness testimony like the lowest quality evidence? That's what I'm saying. It's genuinely considered to be like the most untrustworthy kind of evidence because like the human brain always like misinterprets things. Bro's like, look at this girl calling upon the spirit of her dead sister. How foolish. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. That's crazy. Enough. The witness may leave the stand. He's already out like a light, bro. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial, nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. Well, this case is extremely clear. There is no room for misinterpretation of the facts. This is it. What? No! This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, guilty. Oh god. Oh god. Did I fuck up? Did I fuck up? Did I do something? Should I have not? Oh no. Okay. The accused will surrender to the court immediately, to be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned. Okay. Shit. Did I fuck up? Oh, wait! Okay, I didn't fuck up. Okay. Who was that just now? Me! Huh? Ah! Oh my god. The goat's back. This is wild. Do I get to see Edgeworth's execution? No, unfortunately, this isn't Danganronpa. Larry! What are you doing here? Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today I remembered it. Love that face. It's just stupid looking. Remembered what? The gunshot! I heard it too! Order! What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment. One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So you say you heard a gunshot? Yeah, I did. A gunshot that night. I was sitting there in the audience listening to the testimony. Then I realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. Order, order. Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. Is that even allowed? Like, can you just go up and be like, let me testify? Like, is that allowed? I don't know if that's allowed. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over. Nick, this is it. Larry's given us one final chance at this. Larry, my motherfucking goat. He is the goat. She's right. If only it wasn't Larry, he could make things even worse. Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse. You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there is another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned. Oh. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. What is this? I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Damn, cool. Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now. Ooh, he's getting told off. What? The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Larry, you Chad. Court is adjourned. Alrighty. Phew, that was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth, you're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night. Yes. He said he went looking for the Steel Samurai balloon that fell into the lake. Oh, right. And he found the balloon and the air tank that night. Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? You say something, right? Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Don't worry about me. I keep it all inside. He's like so emo. He's so edgy. Oh, God. Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh. Yeah, that is something that would be good to ask. Don't mind me choking Karma? Okay. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. I see. Right. Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance? Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials? Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth. Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15! Everything's on Larry now. God, this could go so badly. God. Okay, 10:35 a.m. All right, let's cook. Let's cook. Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th. Right, leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Oh, you got nothing to say. Von Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. Be our big break with your stupidity, King. Okay, night of the murder. That night, I was out in a boat on the lake. I was looking for something, and I, found it. Oh my God, that light skin stare. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Then just as I was thinking about going home, I heard a bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick. All right, let me save here. Okay. Let me save here. Just in case, I'm gonna save here. Okay. All right. That night I was out in a boat on the lake. Okay. Press him. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? There were so many things wrong, I don't know where to begin. Well, okay. First of all, what time was it? Oh, it was after 11 o'clock when I went out in the boat. By that time, everyone had gone home for the night, so I waited until the coast was clear, so to speak. And why were you out on a boat at such a late hour? I was looking for something, and I, found it. Looking for something? Yeah. Mr. Butts, what was it you were looking for? What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely he was hunting for this Gordy. That's surprisingly close to the truth, in a sense. This is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Oh wait, no, I need to press him on that. Right. Around what time was that? Well, let's see. I figure I was out searching for about an hour. I guess it was around 12. Yeah. You're not sure? Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay? People use watches these days, Larry. I think sundials are so cool. Then just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. Wait, I need to press him on that. No, 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 no. Go back. Okay. Where did the sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know. Did you look at the lake? Yeah, I looked. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. That could be important. Wasn't there a boat on the lake? Oh, excuse me. Wasn't there a boat on the lake? Order, order. Well, Mr. Butts. Whoa, whoa, everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Oh, okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of this case. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. Okay, so you only heard one bang, correct? Yeah. Huh. Well, Nick? It was a pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should just start working on the contradictions. Sorry, I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister. Okay. Which part was it that was... Let's see. Shot from 1 meter away. Was there anything that said that there were 2 shots? Or fired 3 times? This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly? What do you mean, how is it related? Dude, it is related. That's crazy. I don't think that won me any points with the judge. Okay. Just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. Okay, maybe with this. I think you put the evidence on the wrong statement quote. I think so too. You only heard 1 bang. Okay, so it is on this part. It's on that last part then. Okay. Okay. Let's present this. Your Honor, what do you think about the witness's statement? I'm not sure I follow.
Dude, yes it... Are you kidding me? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Are you stupid? Are you dumb?
Dude, okay, hang on. Let me see. After I heard that single... Was there a photo of an empty lake taken at 11:50? Whoa. Didn't see a boat. I wonder if I present that... If I do this, will it, like, base his claim? Dude, are you kidding me? Are you kidding? The bullet? Oh, maybe the bullet. That would make sense. Okay. Let me see. That's single gunshot. Which part of the thing came out as red? When they were talking about it, which part of it came out as red? Okay, was it this? Okay, hang on, let me see. No, it wasn't. Let's see if I can press him on. I'm gonna press him on this again. Which part was the red part? Where did the sound come from? Okay, round. Okay. Let me see. Oh! Oh! This one. Wait a sec, Larry. What? You only heard one bang? You're sure? That's what I said. But Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Ooh. Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please. Huh? You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? What the hell does that mean? That's crazy. Mr. Butts, what? You only heard 1 gunshot, are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. That's crazy. That's crazy. After throwing a fit. Not sure? How could you be not sure? Yeah, well, I, might have missed the other gunshot. I was, listening to something else. Hello? Something else? My radio, dude, with my headphones. What? Yeah, that's crazy. How can you be so sure that there was 1 gunshot when you had headphones in? You're so stupid. Order, and stop with that booing. Mr. Butts. Can't believe that's his name. You were listening to the radio with your headphones. Yeah, so what? That a crime? Who had AirPods in? I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal? Mr. Von Karma, your opinion? Waste of time. I do not accept this witness nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony? Should I save here? I should save here. I'm gonna save here. Okay. Continue. Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Ah! Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio. Right, leave it to me. I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me. What Larry heard, okay. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio, you see? I was listening to it real booming loud, like, I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it, too. Maybe we can use that to pinpoint an exact time. Okay, you were listening to your radio at a high volume. Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. True enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony. Objection! Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me? DJ? An announcer, the guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. That's true. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. I can't believe I'm continuing this charade. Okay, we go again. What Larry heard, okay. I heard the gunshot. Okay. What did she say? Oh, Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could knowing what a radio DJ said do for us? Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care. We should care. Because we can pinpoint a time from that. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Well, how do you know if we don't ask, Fine, very well. Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? Okay. Just when she said, hey, it's almost Christmas, I heard the gunshot. Aww. Are you sure? Of course I am. She had this... Whoa, buddy. Maybe Von Karma was right. I'm not sure how that helped us at all. This is the most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard, but there is one gleaming ray of hope in there. I've got to press it until we get to the bottom of what happened. Okay. Let me see. So you turned on the radio. I just wanted to hear someone's voice, you know? You don't know what it's like out there alone on Christmas Eve. Alone! I shouldn't have said anything. That's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio, see? Okay, let me see. You by any chance remember the name of the program you were listening to? That's a good question, because if we could get the name of the program and then the time, we could find out, like, you know, we could verify that statement. Oh, this has nothing to do with the case, Your Honor. Objection sustained. The witness was listening on to the radio, that's all we need to know. Tell us, Mr. Butts, how long was your radio set to that night? Or how loud, my bad. Okay, I was listening to it real booming loud. Let me see. Real booming loud? Yeah, you know. And you had headphones on. Yep. I wouldn't think you could hear anything going on outside at all. Okay, I'm sure I heard that gunshot. Okay. Which thing did I not press? It was this, right? Can you prove that? No, of course you can't. Nah, I can't prove it, but I remember that moment real clear. I mean, while I was talking about it, it came back to me real clear to me, you know? Okay. Exactly, she said it's almost Christmas. I heard the gunshot. Maybe something... I could screw myself over here by accident, but maybe the thing with the time of the gunshot. This! It's after midnight. Not, it's almost Christmas. This one. This one. Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's with the face? You look scary, dude. If you're trying to scare me, you better know that I don't scare that easy. Is something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, hey, it's almost Christmas when he heard the gunshot. Indeed, and? Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. Ooh. That would seem to be the case, yes. But that contradicts the two testimonies we have heard so far, Your Honor. Both Miss Hart and the old man said it was after midnight when they heard the shots. In other words, when they heard the gunshots, it was already Christmas. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. Order! What does this mean? The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight. Wait a minute. It said, if you look at the gun on, like, the thing, it says that 3 shots were fired. So that would mean that Larry heard the one before midnight, and the others heard the 2 after midnight. That would make sense. Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious. What? Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butts' claim he heard the gunshot before midnight? I think he's right. Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. Yes, I do. Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight. 3 times. This is my evidence. The murder weapon? Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. My defense? Yeah, the dude is sus. Both the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When then was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. That 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. One before midnight, one at midnight, and then one after midnight. No, I think it's 1 before and 2 after. Order, order. I guess that would make sense out of yesterday's testimonies. Ah, you waste our time again with your empty statements. Yes, the pistol was fired 3 times. But do you have any proof that it was fired before midnight? Do you have proof that the witness didn't just think he heard something? Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Do you have evidence that proves there was a gunshot before midnight? Ooh. Do you have evidence that proves Mr. Butts wasn't just hearing things? Ooh, I can't save. Oh no. Okay. Proves Mr. Butts wasn't just hearing things. Sometime on the 24th or the 25th. It could have been this one. I'm trying to think. Let me see. Sounds like a two gunshots after midnight. Okay. I think it's got to do with this. Probably. Take that! This might not be right. Look at this photograph. This was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Lauderhart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m. Oh yeah? But there's nothing on the lake in this picture. Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, because it heard the first gunshot and then took the photo. Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Aha! Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, there was a gunshot at the time that Larry claims. Order. That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake. Exactly. If this is true, there were two sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. What happened in 25 minutes? One at 11:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you? Why? Uh-oh, I'd better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes? Ah! What's wrong, Nick? I have it! I have it! Huh? Remember the case with the Steel Samurai? Huh? Yeah, of course I remember. The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case. What do you mean? Maya, yes? If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch and I'm going to run with it. Right, I mean, is this safe? Safe? We've already gotten a guilty verdict, we have nothing to lose. That's what she just said before. You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick. Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? Testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. What do you mean, Mr. Wright? Can he stop tisking at me? Why does he look like that? So you finally realized the truth. There can be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself. Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, one boat was on the lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on that boat. There was a gunshot fired on that boat, and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on that boat. I admit, it is hard to imagine any other possibility. Yes, but this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. The timestamp on that photo says 00:15, but Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. That's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the two men on the boat are. Ooh. I'm saving that. Okay. The murderer and Hammond. Well, we know Edgeworth was on the boat, so it has to be, Edgeworth has to be one of them. Okay, Edgeworth and the murderer. Edgeworth and Hammond. Let's see. I think it's probably, it's one or the other. Because I think it's, I'm gonna say Edgeworth and the murderer. Maybe. Yeah, I think so. Okay, of course it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth. Oh, I didn't think of that. What? Are you serious? Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. Oh. I'm not sure what to make of all this. Ludicrous. Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then. The murderer's name? Right, it's... I can't just accuse... Miles Edgeworth. A lot of heart, I don't know. Ooh. Hang on, I'm saving again. I like to save before every big decision. I feel like it's... It's obviously not Edgeworth. And I don't think I should say I don't know, because that just makes me seem unreliable. So let's go with Lotta. The murderer is none other than Miss Lotta Hart. The investigative photographer? Yes. You're saying that young lady dressed up like Robert Hammond and fooled Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, well, she did look sort of manly. That's crazy. Phoenix, it's 2025. You can't say that.
Objection.
I'm ashamed I actually listened to this utter nonsense. Listen, you came to this conclusion based on a piece of evidence. That is, this photograph taken at 11:50. If you didn't have this photograph, you never would have made this claim. Correct? And just who was it who went out of her way to give you that piece of evidence? Oh. It was Lotta Hart. Why would the murderer go to all that trouble just to deliver you decisive evidence? I guess they wouldn't. Mr. Wright, I'm going to penalize you for this. Ah, shit. Whoops. Mr. Wright, can you really tell us the name of the murderer? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he looks suspicious. I'd better bluff and bluff good. Okay, well, I guess I gotta say I don't know. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. You don't know? Ah, again, you waste my time. I don't know because he never told us. It was the boat guy! The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop, that old man. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond. The caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he do this? There weren't any boats out on the lake then. Why would he have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of the crime was not on a boat? What? Well then, where did the murder take place? At the boat. It was either at the docks or at the shop. I'm gonna say here. Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That way he could meet with the victim without anyone seeing. You have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime. Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. Okay, let's see. That night, he was out on the lake in a boat searching for something. He finds it and returns the boat. Then just as he's starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned a boat? The boat shop. That's crazy. Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. Yes, Your Honor. Nick, are you sure about this? Not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning, and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. Okay. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. Ooh. The bird. The bird's having war flashbacks. This is around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. And he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake. And who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright? I'm assuming it was the caretaker. Because otherwise... Yeah, I'm assuming it's the caretaker. Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. Huh. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth on purpose. Wait a minute. Yes? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? Details. Okay. Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice. To create a witness, because the first shot missed. No, to create a witness. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. Create a witness? The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and fires again. Then... the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. Oh! I see. To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other. The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw the attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop, and he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body. And then he threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake. Oh. Bailiff, bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly. That's crazy. This is crazy. This is wildin'. Okay. Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Finally! Should have asked him a few questions before giving him a guilty verdict. Didn't even ask him anything. Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said. Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me. Something important? I'm sorry, I can't say what it was. Your Honor, sir. Bailiff, we're conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet. The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either. Oh no. What? What should I do? Find him quickly. We cannot allow him to get away. That's crazy. You know he did it. Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared. A search warrant has already been issued. It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. Oh, excuse me. I want him and I want to know who he is. I want you. Very well. Court is adjourned. Larry just standing there that whole time? Literally. Nick, you did it! Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict. And what about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out. Sure, once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients. Hey, Edgeworth. He looks so sad. With that expression. He looks so concerned. Mr. Edgeworth? Did you say something? Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You could try to smile just a little. Relax. Oh, I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now, and I don't know whether or not to tell you. Edgeworth? No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you to get it off my chest, but... I can't make up my mind. What is this about, Edgeworth? It's about his unnecessary feelings. Hello, Trash Cat, welcome! I hope your exam went well. It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? Memory of a murder. Ooh. Oh. Oh. A Trash Cat, we're watching Doomed Yowie. Yippee! Your exam is at 6:30 to 9:30 p.m. tomorrow? Oh, I thought it was today! I can't even go home! No! Well, you can watch me play while you're studying or something. Alrighty. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder. Oh dear. Oh goodness gracious. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it, not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently, but he'd never take someone's life, never. I'm on dinner break right now, so I can watch for a little. Oh, I see. Nick. Oh my god, he's here. Jesus Christ, Larry jump scared. Yo, how's everyone doing? What'd you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya? Swooning? Me? Oh, yes. I do remember feeling faint. Right on, tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Alright, pack it up, buddy. Pack it up. Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. Oh. At first I lulled and then I serioused. Look at him. I think you could do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy. You guys should be bowing before me, yeah. Bow before your hero. What's wrong with this guy? Get Larry out of here. I'm tired of his ass. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. Oh my god, he's losing it. Seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious, but Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Ooh, I guess we can. Nick? I don't know. But what I do know is, I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. What? Not me? But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah. Why me, Nick? Yeah, why do we not... What is the deal here? What do you mean? What is that? What did that mean? Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. Unnecessary feelings. He's saddled with unnecessary feelings. Just want you to know this is the case we were playing when cutting out the paper for that freaking skirmish hat. Seriously? But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait, was that when you two were classmates? Yes, in grade school. They saved me, Miles and Larry. They saved me and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know. Ooh. The lore? The lore? What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot. That's crazy. That's crazy. Phoenix pining, fork found in kitchen. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm going to hear the story today, and that's final. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. Wait, get the background lore, guys. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial, a class trial. Ooh. Dude, I gotta say, how do you remember that far back to like 3rd grade so casually? I don't remember like a lot of specific details from when I was that age. Or maybe it's just trauma, I don't know. I was Diamond Rumba reference. Wojak pointing. Class trial. Okay, spill the beans. You remember, Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade? A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Huh, I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared with $38 still inside. It's because his doomed yaoi was then he gotta remember the one that got away. Oh, this is a different soundtrack. I haven't heard this soundtrack before. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I'd skip PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So, they thought you did it. Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial. Trial? So the next day we had a classroom trial, with me as the defendant. Just about everything pre-2016 is a blur to me, so real. Yeah, no, I don't remember a lot of stuff before then, either. Hello, iOters, I'm once again lurking before I go to my night shift. Oh, good luck with your night shift, brother. I didn't do it. Guilty, he did it. It was you, thief, give the money back. You're such a meanie, no one play with him. Admit you did it. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, they're yelling at him. Oh my god, they're yelling at him. Oh my god, they're yelling at him. Oh. Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. Ooh. Lunch lawyer roleplay? I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad. I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. Oh. He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed, amateurs. Let me guess it's Edgeworth. Yep, it's Edgeworth. It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That's why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. Your Honor, bro, that's his teacher. Can't believe he fell in love with Edgeworth and that stupid bow tie. Yeah, look at his little bow tie. Who wears a suit and a bow tie to elementary school, though? Is that pointing Wojak face? Oh my god, he does. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Oh my god. Why don't you all just shut up? Oh, it's Larry. This is always how it is. Everybody ganging up and picking on one person. Just think about how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. And that's how it happened. After that, the three of us were best of friends. Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's crazy. He forgore. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. That's crazy. Totally alone without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. Just kind of funny my demons not to make a stupid joke about that. Trust me, I was too. Where did he get that suit? I don't even see the other scenes of the cutscene. Who knows? If something smells, it's usually the butts. That's crazy. Alright. Anyways, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard that his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father. A famous defense attorney. Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DL6 incident. Right, I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do something with his father's death. That's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney." fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. The one that got away. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I just couldn't drop it though. Of course you couldn't, bro. That's why I wanted to meet him to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided. Oh. But you don't mean... That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? Or the whole fruit salad, bro. If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believe in him. He's in pain and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Oh, they're the whole fruit salad. Fruit salad. Yummy, yummy. Okay, anyways. Whoa, Nick. So is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Oh, Nick. Nick, we have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay? Right, it very well may be. First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay. Alright, let's go. Alrighty. Let's go to the lake. Brother became a lawyer to get that cookie. He wants that cookie so bad. Oh my god, the goat's here. Hey pal, long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, eh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. Whoa. Oh, sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal. You go do that, brother. Love that you went from hating Gumshoe to saying the goat is here. He truly is the goat. Well, he's still annoying, but he's like annoying in the way that he is the goat. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. Eek! No one can go into the woods today. Hello? The woods? Where Lotta was camping? Oh. The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. Huh. Lovable little Scampy truly is the goat. He's so pathetic. I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Alrighty. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing. That's a funny name. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. Oh, you still gotta put the fries in the bag, unfortunately. I don't think there's gonna be anything new here. Maybe this? Yes, Larry has today off. Okay. He was pretty happy about saving Mr. Edgeworth. True, we owe him big. Okay, I think that's the only thing that would possibly be different. Let's go here. Right. That old caretaker got away. Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. Ahem! I know that clearing of the throat anywhere. Oh, it's this guy! He's back! Aha! Hello! What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, hmm? Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg, this is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. That is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Oh, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Thanks. Bye. Why was he here? Why do you think Mr. Grossberg was here doing here anyway? Who knows? That's suspicious. Alright. Let's see, what's this about the woods? There's a forest here beyond these bushes. Nick, the forest! There's someone in there! Oh. You're right, there's a few policemen in there. They must be looking for the caretaker. Good luck. Oh, I see. The boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. The caretaker must have run for the hills, huh? Yeah, looks like it. He didn't seem like a bad person. Let's see. There are some boats floating at the dock. The murder took place in a boat from this dock. Apparently, the police took away the actual boat that was used that night. Indeed, there's space for one more boat at the dock. Okay. The bird! Nobody's home. Hello? Hello? Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello? Hello? I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. That's what I'm saying. I say kill the bitch. Kill the guy who left the bird. I say kill the guy who left the bird, not the bird. How dare he leave the bird? Kill the guy for leaving the bird. Anyways, I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello? Hello? The goofy goober. Was this food here the other day? Everything's cold. It looks like he didn't turn his heater on. I guess he hasn't been back here since the trial. Oh! What's wrong? Huh? Oh, never mind. What? Tell me. Just when I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing a Pink Princess special this week. Oh, see? That's why I didn't want to tell you. That's crazy. Hang on, I gotta scoot in my chair. Say, Nick. Don't people usually put pictures of fish up on the wall to boast about them? Yeah, I guess so. You mean pictures of the fish they caught, right? Right, but don't all the fish on the wall here look really cute to you? Well, you know what they say. You should have seen the one that got away.
What a knee slapper, Phoenix.
Except the one that got away from us was the caretaker, and we did see him. Why do I feel like we're having two different conversations here? The bird. Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick. Yes, you should. You should give me that bird. You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you. Great, now the bird's going to hate me. What's this? Doesn't look like he used his kitchen much. You're right. I guess the whole pasta restaurant thing was a lie. What, you thought he was telling the truth? Okay. Is that all we have in here? I guess. Is there things I haven't examined here? Let me see. No one's going to sit here on a cold day like today unless they were eating a samurai dog. They haven't that changed the temperature, I wonder. Okay, you seem troubled, Nick. No? Who? Me? Okay. A trash can with no trash. At least the place is well maintained. This lake sure likes to cause problems, doesn't it? Huh? I mean, everything that happened here turned out to be a lie. Courtney was a lie, and the charges against Mr. Edgeworth were all lies. Whoa, excuse me. I guess you're right. I mean, I'm glad that the charges were all lies, but still. Alright, let me see. I guess I'll go back to the entrance, question mark? Maybe... I wonder if Edgeworth's there. Oh, we can talk to him. You look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyways. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. I think he's so pathetic now. Look at him. Ridiculous! Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple. To a fault, even. Well, maybe yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Alright. Why prosecute? Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet he was found innocent. A defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. Ah. On that day, 15 years ago, the three of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what actually happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence, innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. I see. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know in the courtroom techniques from him. So he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He's a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved, and not one suspect was declared innocent, ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. Oh. I think I clicked twice, oopsie. All Von Karma does is his job to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right! There's no time to praise the whoa, Jesus Christ, why can I not speak right now? No time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. Okay. Let's see. Maybe we go check out... See if Gumshoe's here. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. Gumshoe? He won't be coming back today. Oh, really? He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. Boat shop caretaker. He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. Okay, I don't think there's gonna be anything here. Let me see. Talk to him about everything. Oh, this was the other place. Okay. There's still that empty space on the wall. He's out again. When does he work anyway? Now, don't be harsh. Guess we'll have to come back later. Okay. So then it must be something at the lake that I missed. I feel winter's chill from the bare leaf trees today. What is it about winter that turns people into poets? I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb. Yes, my poetry has that effect on some people. Okay. The sign says Gourd Lake Nature Park. This place is full of families picnicking on the weekend. Okay. The waterfall. Yeah, that's something we figured out right at the beginning. Have I examined everything there is? There's gotta be something here. There's nothing. Wait a minute. No, I thought maybe it would be the sign, but there was nothing. Maybe if I go back in here. Oh! That fishing pole looks expensive. Maybe we should bring it to Detective Gumshoe. Don't you think the caretaker would mind? Well, we can just leave him the metal detector in exchange. Maybe we'd better not. Okay. That's the only thing I haven't found. No clues here. Okay. There's really nothing else? Ooh. That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228, squawk. Okay. Let's open it, Nick. Come on. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Aw. But hey. He keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. I'm not so sure. She really wants to rob this guy. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in here. I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter. A letter? Aw, boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Whoa. Edgeworth? Nick, why was Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing. I mean, with his memory and if he goes to jail, there's some evidence. Might as well get it looting if he ain't gonna remember. I just hope someone takes care of the poor bird. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now's the time to get revenge on the 2 men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. Let me just write all my thoughts on vengeance on this precise letter. All over lunch. It's all here in perfect detail. I guess that is literally as concrete as you can get it. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue.
Yippee!
What's this? Is there more in it? Nothing left in the safe. Okay. I wonder why the caretaker didn't take the letter with him. He left in a hurry, right? I don't think he even came back here after the trial. I shall avenge that one time in 3rd grade. Oh my god. Okay. What now? Let me see. What happens if I present this to Gumshoe? Because it said that I could go back later to Gumshoe, so I bet he's here now. Or not. Oh, okay. 1 day left, Nick. Yeah, I know. Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. Okay, what to do? What do you think we should do now, Maya? You would know best, Nick. Just do what you do. That should work. That's so helpful, thank you. Well, had any good ideas? This is all tied to the DL6 incident. We better find out as much as we can about that murder before tomorrow. Something that happened back then has a hold on Edgeworth and it won't let go. Okay. Let me see. Can I talk to him about anything else? Nope. Ooh, little standing man emoji. Why does he look like that? Okay, let's see if Gumshoe's here now. No, he's not. Why do I keep yawning? Let's see if I can present this to him. Edgeworth, see this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge? On me? Who's that old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, right? But I don't remember that old man. Not at all. So he was following this letter then. Which means there was someone else behind it. Now's the time to get revenge on the 2 men who ruined your life. 2 men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond? It also says this is your last chance. Last chance. Wait, maybe. Maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident? Wait. Wait, that old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi. Could he be Yogi? That's what I was thinking! Yogi? The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. Huh. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long it felt like forever. The air thinned and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Okay, don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen. Okay. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed staring at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into the question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court and Yogi was found innocent. Huh, but isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right. Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? That's not how insanity plea works? Yeah, I didn't think so. It's a nightmare I've had. Memory of a crime that I committed. Okay, I see. I think he did kill his dad. I think the time has come to tell all. I think he killed his dad on accident. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing, in the dark. Oh boy. Okay. Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen. Okay. I can't breathe. You're using up my air. What? Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Ow! What? What are you? Stop breathing my air! Nightmare! 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 No, father! He's attacking father! Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I pick up the pistol. Get away! Get away from my father! Oh. Oh dear. If someone is found innocent by reason of insanity, they still get institutionalized, just in a mental hospital instead of a prison. Yeah, that's what you would think. And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. But that's just a dream, right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean... It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad. What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe. There is, Nick! There is someone else who knows about DL6. Oh, it's the guy! Oh, the guy! The guy! The funny lawyer guy! Mr. Grossberg. Ah, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled. There's no way Edgeworth is really gonna be guilty. He's too much of a main character. Oh yeah, I agree. We're gonna have to save him at somehow. No kidding. I can't believe you're not. My. Just calm down and tell me what's happened, It's Mr. Edgeworth. He... Oh dear. I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father. It's only a dream. Only a dream. I wonder. What? If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled, Well, also consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep, he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It's real. As you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done. Ooh, yikes. No, I don't believe it. Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. Let's see. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. My sister? Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. That's no surprise. Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result, he has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And? He lost, and died in despair, as it were. I see. Damn. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. Whoa. It was your mother, Misty Fey. We get the flashback? I'm Gregory Edgeworth. I've been killed. The only one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent. That was when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Wait, what? Police are not supposed to do that? At least not officially? Yeah, they brought that up in the past cases that technically it was something they weren't supposed to do, but then their mom's reputation got wrecked anyways. It was like, it was messed up. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? Dialing up the ghost like it's a WhatsApp. We don't question it. They used Mia's spirit as guidance in the court cases at this point. Like, let's not question it. No way I'm calling it now. The psychic lied and is in on something. Well, she's dead. So... That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son. It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless. Let's see. I should present him with this. Oh, so this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond. But why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their own sake, but for his own. His own sake? He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined. Huh? You'll understand soon enough. Wait! What is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting before. A long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Did you have any idea who wrote this? Maybe it was Yanni Yogi? Yanni Yogi? You claim he wrote himself this letter and followed his own instructions? Oh, wait, no. No, God damn it. Yanni Yogi was the person who did it. Never mind. Perhaps you think Mr. Yogi has a split personality, I think that's definitely a possibility, yes. No, I think not. I do not know this Yogi in any case. There's no way I would recognize his handwriting. Oh, right. Yes, right. I'll ask you again. Okay, do you have any idea who wrote this? It could have been Von Karma. Are they gonna get those ghosts to the witness stand? Ghostbusters style, pull out that like trap thing and like stick it on there. Could it be Von Karma? Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? Well, I'm not sure. Von Karma. Von Karma. Wait, you're right, my boy. This is Von Karma's handwriting. Oh my god. I used to see it all the time on the court reports. What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was... Correct. Manfred Von Karma himself. What does this mean then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? His own student. That's crazy. Why would you want to frame Edgeworth? Hang on. Here we go. If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. We'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. Maybe Edgeworth told him about the dream. Maybe Edgeworth told him. They'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no. We're cooked. But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Because he was his former teacher. Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? Sorry, I was adjusting the way that I was sitting. Okay. Then again, ghosts are often depicted as misguided or petty in their hauntings. A lot of the time, yeah, it does seem to be so. I used to watch like these ghost hunting shows on like National Geographic. Or not National Geographic, it was some, what TV channel it was? I forget. Okay, it was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. Oh, that's right! He tried to damage his reputation. History Channel? Yeah, probably. Von Karma and Edgeworth dead toxic Yowie. I see. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial, but Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And although he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood. Faulty evidence? It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. I see. Wow. Must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. A vacation? Yeah, it's an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. Nenny's never seen anything actually history related on the History Channel. I have. I used to watch documentaries and stuff sometimes. They're literally Phoenix and Edgeworth, but bad ending. Oh yeah. History Channel be trying to convince you aliens built the pyramids. I did see that too. That shit was crazy. I can't believe they did that. Though I gotta say, one of the shows that I really liked growing up was Mythbusters. I used to love Mythbusters. For some reason, my favorite episode of Mythbusters was the one where they tried to burn their way out of a... Like, they tried to test if someone could escape Alcatraz by burning the bars of their, like, cell with salsa. With, like, spicy salsa to see if they could, like, erode away the metal on the bars and break out. It was, like, it was some weird episode, but I don't know why that one was my favorite. Anyways. Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like, go to the sea or go to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe. You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd, if he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? Because he was running away from the crime. Wait, that guy from the aliens meme isn't even a historian and has no real credentials besides a business degree. Why was he on the History Channel? Dude, that's wild. That's crazy. What do we do, Nick? Von Karma's going to bring up DL6, you can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6? I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know. I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Everything about it was screwy. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. police materials. So I guess that means I gotta go back to the police offices. Hey guys. Hey guys. I'm gonna go get water. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get water. Agua. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm so sorry. my godmother wanted to talk to me about something and I felt bad. But anyways, she just made pierogies. So I'm gonna have to eat dinner after this. She's so nice. I love her. Anyways. Sorry. Okay. I've returned. What were we doing? Anyways, guys, I got Ocean Spray sparkling cranberry juice. It's good. There were no water bottles. But I fuck heavy with cranberry juice. Okay, anyways. Alright, we are going back to see Edgeworth, yes? No. Maybe Gumshoe's finally here. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you! I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe's pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again. Well, no, I can't just have anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyways. No way? I would do some unspeakable things for a glass of Ocean Spray cranberry grape juice. Well, this is pretty close. It's sparkling cranberry. That's crazy. You can go in as long as he's there. It's crazy. He's not gonna let us look at the evidence. Von Karma? Yes, he just arrived, actually. Von Karma's in the records room. Nick, let's hurry. To the records room we go. To the records room we go. Dusty as always. We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. On Karma. Yeah, wait a minute. I mean, isn't he just... Isn't this... This is open. This is open. Huh? One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking in it recently. The label says unsolved cases evidence. Unsolved cases. Nick! The file for DL6, it's completely empty! Took everything. What? What are you doing in here? Oh my god! Jesus Christ, white man jump scare, holy shit. Jesus Christ. Von Karma! You! How do you know my name? What? Pardon? Have we met? Pardon? Evil white man jump scare. Motherfuckers don't even say bless you, they just stare at you like that. We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team. Defense team? Ahem. I beg your pardon. You see, I barely remember defense attorneys. They're like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed. Old fart got dementia. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Oh my god. Do I have to talk to him? I really don't want to talk to him. Okay. Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right? A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second rate. That was your student, bitch! That is I mean, even if he wasn't your student, that's a crazy statement. Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record? So you did. But what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival. That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. I suppose not. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. Yeah, I knew. He knows the nightmare. Why is he cheesing like that? Because, I don't know, he got some cheese about. He's so ugly. He's so ugly, dog. So Von Karma's going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. We already knew this. What happens if I present him with the evidence? Present him with a bird? Shove the bird in his face? Here, wait. There we go. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. Dude, this is like the third time that we have gone up to someone that we suspect, presented them with condemning evidence, expecting nothing to go wrong, confronting them to their face when you are alone with them. At least this time it's better than like other times because we're in a police station, right? But like, come on. This is the third time this has happened, brother. Phoenix, have you not learned anything? You are so stupid. It truly isn't more. Phoenix, only someone immortal would continuously pull this shit. You would think he would learn considering how smart he is in the courtroom. Like, bro. Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. That's crazy. So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter? Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You saved me from a lot of needless hassle. Yeah, now he's gonna destroy it. He's gonna destroy it. Yeah. Nick, what is that thing? A stun gun. For self-defense, usually. Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. That's crazy. 600,000? Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually. Now give me the letter. No! Oh! Did Maya just clap his ass? Whoa, what are you? Nick, run! I thought she clapped his ass, but she was the one that got clapped. Oh no. Maya! Oh. Not her giving him the chance to escape and he didn't take it. You are so stupid! Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, he got us. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence, all of it. Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya! Oh dear. Maya, open your eyes. Maya! The letter, did he take it? Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. Girl, don't fucking blame yourself. Blame Phoenix. Because you basically sacrificed yourself and took the shot for him and he didn't fucking run. Fuck you mean you're useless? That would take anyone out. Hello? I'm no good as a lawyer, a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we needed her the most. Bro, you can only do so much. You are so hard on yourself. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. Oh, don't say that. Maya! Ugh, there has to be some way I can help her. I better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya, she's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 incident, evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. That's crazy. I remember, when Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. Maya did jump him! I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Got me kicking my feet. Alright. Yeah, I'll take a sip. Okay. Let me see. Okay, chat, I have to go back to studying. Nice seeing you all again. Oh, bye! Bye-bye! I'll see you in the VOD later. Alright. This is it. Judgment Day. Today, things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. Oh my god. What's the big idea? Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock still hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Maya. He looks so sad. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Whoa! What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry. Is she electrocuting everyone? I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge. Don't say that. Right, good idea. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Oh my god, Gumshoe? What's gotten into that girl? Detective Gumshoe. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth? Good morning. How did it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I've just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. But that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? That's true. He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. Guys, I may be cooked. I may be cooked. I'm so stupid. Okay, anyways. Look at my lawyer dog. I'm going to jail, and I am the lawyer. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready. Right, very well. We've reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood. Who is this, and what did you do with Von Karma? Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says. Very well. Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake, from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness, why did you run away yesterday? The witness was not running away, as he will now testify. What do you mean he was not running away? As if everybody wasn't looking for his ass all night. That's crazy. He did not run away, actually. What? Okay. Very well, please begin your testimony. Here, Bro for gore. Why I left court. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I, went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those movie things, right? And I don't got one. So, my testimony yesterday stands as is. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm going to prove it. Okay. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. Okay, let's press him on everything. I'd call what you did running away and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger. No, Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony. He sure seems relaxed. In fact, they both do. Both Von Karma and Yanni Yogi. I wasn't running away. Okay. And why did you leave? He's just about to say why. Is it so hard for you to just quietly listen when someone is talking? If I sat quietly, Edgeworth would be guilty in 3 minutes. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? Alright. Food? Well, Polly is a bit of a gourmand, you see. She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. That's Aussie. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown. But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker shack? Well, I kinda got lost, you see. The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack. Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's going to believe that. I see. So he was lost. Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. All right, let's see. Press him on that. Oh, no. All right. Let's see. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yep, seems like it. Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Ooh. Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, You know exactly who you are. The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof. Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha, bitch. I'll press them on this too, because why not? How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible. Okay. Might I say something, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? You've been saying the same thing now, over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past or lack thereof into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case? Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies. I didn't even have to cross-examine, or I didn't even have to present anything. Mr. Wright, there's a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor. Oh, now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So, who is he? Don't play dumb, Von Karma. Mr. Wright, please tell us this witness's name. Wait, this one I know. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff. Yogi? That name seems familiar. Oh, Yanni Yogi, from the DL6 incident. Figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case. What does this mean? Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive. Oh my god, stop tisking me, bitch. No, Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This witness, is Yanni Yogi? Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory. This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go. Nick, how are you going to prove that? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi? It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Oh yeah, duh. And we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. I see. That makes sense. Huh? I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. Why? The witness has no fingerprints. What? What? No fingerprints? You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with the stuff. Yep. What? Yogi, you sneak. You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past. Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity. Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? It seems that the case has been decided, no? No! I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way. There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one. Nick, what are we going to do? I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do? Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief, hmm? How funny! How funny you should mention that. Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. I actually remember one thing that Trash Cat told me about this game, and it's that there's one case with a parrot involved, and the parrot actually ends up as a witness. That is the only thing that I knew going into this. Cross-examine his parrot? What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to. Your Honor. The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. Take Mr. Von Karma up? On my proposal? Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. Order! Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object. Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested. Oomph. Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences. Nick, this is crazy. Well, still want to go through with your little game? Yes, I'm doing it. Let the parrot take the stand. Let him cook. Let him cook. Oh, her cook, my bad. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think so. Bailiff, bring in the parrot. It's so cute. That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name! The witness is ignoring me. It must hurt to be ignored by a bird. Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Or please testify for us. Who is your owner? Hello? Hello? Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well, begin your cross-examination. Right. What are you going to do, Nick? I don't know. What do we do, Maya? Yeah, there's a code word to get the parrot to talk. Don't we remember this? Okay, who's your owner? Let's see. Alright, let's press her. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. Right, what do I say? It's the safe number. Have we forgotten something? That's what it was. It was have we forgotten something, right? As I recall, 2 days ago. Polly, have we forgotten something? What? Don't forget DL6. If I can get Polly to say that here, that will prove that the caretaker had something to do with DL6. Polly, have we forgotten something? Hello? Hello? Oh dear. That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot something. We forgot. Oh no. Polly, do not gaff. It's not working, Nick. She won't say it. This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it? Something the matter, Mr. Wright? Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He could never train the parrot. Or retrain the parrot, could he? Did he train her not to respond when we asked if we'd forgotten anything? You cannot do that in 3 days. You cannot do that in 3 days. A trust with a bond with a bird and training takes time. You cannot retrain a bird in less than 3 days. You cannot do that. Okay. Let's see. What's your name? Polly, Polly, what's your name?
Polly, Polly.
That's so cute. Mr. Wright, I think we've established that the parrot is named Polly. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity? I guess. Yes, it does. Huh, fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity. Then show us this proof. Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far? Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Huh. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is. Is it this? Wait, check. Yanni Yogi. I didn't read this before. After his arrest, fiancée Polly Jenkins committed suicide. So what is this?
Take that!
The DL6 case file? Oh, that's quite a large file you have there. Which page is this proof on then? Show us or stop wasting our time. Very well. Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected to this parrot's name? Wait, which page was it? I think it was suspect data. It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see? Indeed, it does say that, yes. What was his fiancée's name? Polly Jenkins. Polly! Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her. I see. I guess that is possible. Ah, a mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Hello? Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé? That's crazy. That's a crazy statement. That's a crazy statement. She's only 7 years old. My God. Alone, it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We would need some other corroborating evidence. Where am I going to find that? Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If we could just get one more piece of evidence. Right. But what? Very well, witness, you may continue. Okay. Witness, you're here to speak. You must speak to me. Frankly, I can't believe that you're speaking to the parrot. Okay. What else can we present to the parrot? Do we have anything from that safe? We could try this. I mean, hang on, I'm gonna save here. Okay. I'm gonna save, and then, all right, let's see. What do we present? So I'm gonna have to present something, but what do I present? That's not what I meant to, okay. Make Maya ask about the safe numbers. Ooh, that would be good. That is fair. Because... Oh, there we go. I wasn't sure on how to get the Maya thing to pop up again. Let me see, what's the safe number? Huh? The safe? Why? Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay? Polly, what was the number to the safe in the shack? 1228, 1228. Oh my god, it worked. Maya, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker. It does. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it. Ha! Ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity? Let me... 1228. Let me see. 1228! Case summary.
Take that!
The DL6 case file? What is this obsession you have with that case? Mr. Wright, where in this file is something relating to that safe number? Case summary. It's on the case summary page. The case summary? Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred. Date of the incident? December 28th? Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago. And the number on that safe is 1228. Ah! He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him. I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. This is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card's number 20001 because I'm number 1. Doxed himself. This has nothing to do with the date. Nothing. Hang on, I'm gonna sip this. Okay. That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here. This is a mere coincidence, that's all. True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me. What are you saying? Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately. Witness, tell us your name. Wait! This witness, he doesn't remember! No, it's okay. Oh. Oh my god, he locked in! Oh my god, he locked in! Oh my god. I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done. Nick, he looks totally different. This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years. Bro got his sleeper code activated. It literally does seem like that. Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court. My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court. Order! Yanni Yogi. So was it you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death? Yes, it was me. I did it. Okay, well, okay, you just made that real easy. Wasn't I making that joke earlier? I was like, I did it. You know, that goofy thing? He literally predicted it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So I pretended to have brain damage. That's crazy. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiance, my social standing. Then, this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance. After 15 years, this was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets. Wait a moment. Revenge? Against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean? I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Okay, well now you are guilty of murdering Hammond and also lying under oath. Yeah, that's pretty serious. On Karma, where's Mr. Yogi? Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession. Then, the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is innocent, in this case at least. Very well. The defendant, please take the stand. There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicions for this particular case. So I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections? I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything? Because he's about to get him on the other murder. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty! Yippee! Yeah, but he's about... fucking confetti. Yeah, well, he's about to get him for the other thing, so what does it matter? That is all. This court is adjourned.
Objection!
Yeah, I knew it. Did someone just say objection? It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means... No. It was Edgeworth. Oh my god, he's outing himself. He's outing himself. Your Honor, I object to your judgment. What do you mean? I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what? Nick! Edgeworth is trying to confess! He's going to say he's guilty! He's going to tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident! He's going to tell them he killed his own dad! Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Wait. Oh my god, hi Autumn. Hi Pookie. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I guess I gotta stop him. The judgment has already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst. Oh no. Didn't something like this happen yesterday too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed. That would be Larry. We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth. He's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out. Guess I couldn't stop him. For 15 years, I've had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare, that's what I told myself. But now I know, it wasn't a dream. Danny Yogi wasn't the killer. You mean, the incident where your father died? From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident, it was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. Oh dear. Oh dear. The culprit is me. Oh dear. Oh goodness. This is certainly unexpected, to say the least. The defendant, declared innocent, is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this. Ah! It's obvious. We hold a trial, right here, right now. We try this man for his crime of 15 years ago. I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned. Oh dear. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm sorry, Wright. I've just wasted all of your effort. Yeah, I was about to say, I'd be so pissed at him. Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you kill your dad? I didn't want to believe it myself, detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances. This is crazy. Just crazy. Nick, what are you doing? Huh? Oh, I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready. Your case? For what? Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent. What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it. In court. I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare. What? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent, trust me. Right. Okay, now kiss. Now then, I would like to resume our trial. Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. The statute of limitations on the DL6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book. Like how he admits it's unconventional for him. No, I woke up late again. You're just in time for Doomed Yowie. Yeah, don't worry. This is like the juiciest part. No, Your Honor. Von Karma, you knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you? Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand? Bro, I keep fumbling my words today. Will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edgeworth, I'm a prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct? It is correct. And testify about this matter to the court. When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work. Please, please. Okay. That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all. Well, if he threw it at Mr. Yogi, Yogi could have caught it and then shot his father. It's like, that's so simple. And until now, you thought this memory was a dream. You were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out and I lost my memory of the events. Ah, the same claim Mr. Yogi has made. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Alright. That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. Okay, I gotta press him on everything. This shit's gonna be difficult. What was the trial your father was involved in on that day? I don't remember things very clearly. Only 2 things. I know my father lost, and Mr. Von Karma was the prosecuting attorney. Mr. Von Karma, you were handling that case? It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details. That was when Edgeworth pointed out the problem in Von Karma's evidence. Okay, as we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. So there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in that elevator? Yes, myself, my father, and Yanni Yogi. We were fine at first, but then as time passed and no one came to help, my father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Well, yeah, reasonable crash out. What did you do then? I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner. But then... just then, something heavy fell at my feet. It was the gun? What was it? A pistol. I assume it was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi's. The safety must have come off when it fell from his holster. And you picked it up. What happened next? I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it? I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous. But the air was getting so thick, I panicked. So you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi? I was, in a daze. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. The gun fired once. Yes, I think, after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. That gunshot and that horrible scream. Scream. Why do I feel like the scream is important? To this day? Yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I will ever forget that scream as long as I live. There it is! One part of that testimony clearly contradicts the evidence. But I don't know what it means. I'd better find out and quick. Okay, so it is that. So it is that. But what contradicts it? Let me see. What can I do about the scream is the problem. Let me see. Air in elevator was oxygen depleted. No clues found on the scene. One bullet was found in the heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. It'd be the victim data then. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? Oh, yes it does, if you could, you know, read the thing. If he was shot in the heart instantly, it would have killed him. Hello? Okay, not that then, I guess. Hang on, I'm gonna save just in case. Oh, I can't. You raised evidence on the wrong statement? Maybe. Let me try this one. Oh, a single gunshot, then a scream. That's not what it says here. Murder weapon was fired twice. It's this one then. I just put it in the wrong spot. I see. Are you sure you only heard one gunshot? Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and then the scream, and everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came. I see. No, Your Honor. Unfortunately, you don't. Look at this file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony. You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on. Which page contradicts Miles Edgeworth's testimony? Victim data. Look at the victim data in this file. It says quite plainly, the murder weapon was fired twice. And in the picture of the scene, you can see him dead on the ground with the one bullet that went into his heart, and then there was the one through the window. Miles Edgeworth heard one gunshot. Yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So who fired the remaining shot? It was Yanni Yogi. It was probably the first shot made him realize that, like, the gun was thrown at him. And then, because they were in a struggle, he probably shot his dad. On purpose. Who fired the remaining shot? It was Yanni Yogi. Another shooter who fired that second shot. Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident. What? I see. You do have a point. Mr. Wright, the murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot fired had something to do with this case? Yes. Okay. So, it's either... I can't save. So, it's either... It's one of these. I think it's one of these. I think it's this.
Take that!
Look at this photograph. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth. This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it. So let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired. Where? Your Honor, please get a clue. How is this guy allowed to be a judge? It's this.
Take that!
As should be obvious, the contradiction is here. I see, a bullet hole in the door. Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yet there is also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot. Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Mr. Wright, but who could that someone else be? The murderer, of course. I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page. Case summary page, that's on page 1. Look what's written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. He does have a point. That second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter, the whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door. What could be something else that made a bullet hole in the door other than a bullet at the scene of the crime? Are you... And he's just gonna go along with it because he's a fucking idiot. Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly, that the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet. So all we have is the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter. Damn it. Yeah, how did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection? I'm sorry, Maya. What? It looks like I was wrong. Nick? If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing. No. But you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent. I'm sorry. It's just when I saw the photograph, I thought that 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years. Nick. Well, it seems we have finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth. Precisely. I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far? Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any objections? No, I do not. So you killed your father, though that was not your intention. Yes, I did. Oh no. He's accepted the guilt. Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here. Right now. Indeed. Does anyone have any objections? I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There are so many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words. Mr. Wright. Objection! Your Honor. I object. Oh my god, stop waggling your fucking finger at me. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object, Nick? I don't know. This case is perfect. Oh no. It must exist. Oh my god. Mia jump scare. The second bullet. What? What did you just say? Nothing. The second bullet must exist? But where? Oh. Why did she show up so fast? Someone took it. Hot woman jump scare. Hang on. It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright. Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet. It existed. What? Well, we've just heard proof that it did not exist. I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened. But who? The murderer. The murderer? And tell us, just who is this murderer? I'm still thinking about that one. So the criminal took the second bullet, but why? First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Is there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet? Yeah, the murderer had to find it. Of course there was a need. That's why they took it. What possible reason could they have had? Well, the reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene with them is the bullet would be proof. Maybe they thought that the bullet would be used as proof. Proof? It was a special bullet, so they took it with them. If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well. How would you do that? Huh? Why would they only take one of the 2 shots fired? How does that... Obviously, they can't take the second bullet if it's... or that other bullet if it's inside the guy. Dude. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I haven't got a clue. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true. Had to take it. Stop jumping me, Mia. Oh my god, stop it! Stop it! Stop it! You're thinking too normal, think crazy. Oh my god, Jesus Christ! Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. But, the murderer had to take the bullet. Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean? Well, for instance... maybe the bullet, hit the murderer? The bullet hit the murderer? Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened? Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer themselves was shot, and they left with the second bullet still inside of them, thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime. Yes, I guess that's how it would work, yes. But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from that elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean the murderer came from outside, yes. Well, that would explain why there's the hole in the door. The two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. Huh. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say.
Objection.
What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer. No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right, I can't think of anyone. Hey, Nick. Huh? I just thought of something really crazy. Crazy? Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday? Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Was Von Karma crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a rubber room with rats. Okay, sorry. Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first vacation he's ever taken. Yeah, I gotta itch my eye. What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock, but took it because he was injured? Which would mean... it could only mean one thing. He was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. It was Von Karma. Oh man. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed. No, Your Honor. Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect? Uh-oh, should I come out and say it now? Never be too careful. Holy shit. Okay. Say it now! Say it loud and proud! Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect. Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect? My hands are shaking. Why can't you just say it? Say it, coward. Von Karma. Von Karma? You mean the Von Karma? The prosecutor? The one standing right over there? What other guy is named Von Karma? Ah. You don't object? I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection? Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason? So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident. Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify. Nick, let's find out who his doctor is. It's no use. Edgeworth? I know Von Karma, perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness. Nobody's that perfect. So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane. Yeah, but this guy is insane. That is probably what he did. No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. I mean, you can, and he probably did. Wait, what does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere. But where? It's still inside his body. It would probably hit somewhere non-lethal. Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot? hard. Is it the item you least expect? Maybe. Just trying to think. It wasn't this game. It wasn't this one. I mean, I would think. I'm gonna try this one. This is the only thing that I can think of. Hang on, let me... It doesn't hurt. It is, well, because the first thing you could do would be like, I guess, a report of one's own body, but like, double think about it? What would be handy in this situation? Evidence is indirect. Oh no. I guess the gun that did it. Right? Wait. Now I'm more confused. Wait, am I stupid? I'm more confused. Fuck. Okay, I'll do show evidence. All right, Von Karma, I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much. Okay. Staring right at you, try looking through everything. Okay, not this one. Oh. I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. Von Karma's perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery leaving an evidence trail. So then I ask, where's that bullet now? I think it is unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. You don't mean... I do. There is the possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. Listen. Is that even possible for all these years? I mean, yeah, if it's hit in a non-lethal place and, like, it scars over it, I mean, yeah, it's absolutely possible. Well, there's one way to find out. We could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm going to run this over you and see what we find. Ah. Sweating buckets. I told Trash Cat I wish I had a metal detector and my cursor was hovering over it. That is so something he would do. I refuse. You refuse? But refusing this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you. That's crazy. That's crazy. Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector. Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy. The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it here right now. Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing. Nick, what does this mean? I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. What do you mean, what does it mean? We've been talking about it the whole time. We know what it means. Oh God, my ears. Ow, 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 ow. Jesus. It reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullet! Mr. Von Karma. You! It was you! I was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. Oh my God, brother. I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6. But Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that? Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything. That's crazy. It's Mr. Wright who must prove something here, not I. Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6? Of course he can't. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence. That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday. With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. I'm sorry, so sorry, Mr. Wright. No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. What? You were close, one day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof. What? Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof. Oh god. Oh dear. Still bears clear ballistic markings. It would have to come from the same gun. Right? That's what I'm thinking. Oh god, I might be wrong. I think it's this, but... I think it's this.
Take that!
A bullet? Where did you get that? This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely, with all the ballistic markings still intact. Ballistic markings? You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago. Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We can analyze both bullets. Then, if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Really said to do surgery on your shoulder right now, take that shit out. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? Oh my, oh my, oh my god. Oh my god. That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know! Yeah, it's the scream that came from outside the elevator when he got shot. Yep. Reasonable question. Help, I can't breathe. Oh, yep. 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 It's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed. Mr. Von Karma? Oh my god, oh my god. Jesus Christ, bro. Take a chill pill, holy shit. So it was you. He's still going. You and your father are my curse. Your father shamed me with the penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you. Oh my god. 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 Chief Prosecutor, I'm sorry. Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you. I was careless. I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time. Edgeworth! It was a shock like none I had ever known. Me? Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then, there was a noise. I was in pain, a horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then, the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was my destiny. Oh my god. Bro made one mistake and made a 15-year revenge plot, literally. That's crazy. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Oh my god. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge. What? What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it. Very well. Let's go. Let's go. It appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor? You were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty! Yippee! Oh my god, that took so long. Holy crap. Ah, that is all. This court is adjourned. December 28th. Nick! Nick, we did it! Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed! I gotta say, I'm impressed. It was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it. I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time. Myself. So we just not gonna try Von Karma for murdering a man? It's probably happening afterwards. It probably just doesn't concern us anymore. But now it's all just a good memory. So it's finally over, Edgeworth. Right. Yeah? I'm not sure how to say this. I know! Try thank you. I see. Thank you, right. Okay, now go make out in a corner or something, you fruits. You're welcome. The Yowie's no longer doomed. The Yowie is saved. I think you could have done better than that. Sorry. I'm not good at this sort of thing. You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth. She's got you there. Woo! Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares? See, Mr. Edgeworth? You should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you. I see. Whoop! I feel foolish. Don't worry, take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it. It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Hey, y'all! Oh my god, homegirl's back. Lotta! Y'all were great in there. Thank you. Yo, Edgeworth, congrats. Thank y'all very much. I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there. You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you? Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh? Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta? Who, me? Oh, I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer really quick. Really? That's too bad. Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park? Huh? Oh my god, the goat's here. It's over, Nick. My life is over. Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now? Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world. You don't look sick. It's Kiance. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind. Good for her. Should have seen that coming. Yo, Edgy, there you are. Yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift for me in celebration. Celebration? That's unusual for you. Harry Butts, you come along tonight too. My treat, pal.
Thanks. Looking forward to it.
Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right? I think you'll be fine, Larry. Right. Yeah? What's up? That envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it. Well, yeah, that's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes. It's $38, right? No fucking way. He's the one that took the envelope. That's crazy. $38 exactly. Nick, wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school? That's crazy. No. Larry, it was you! What are you so surprised about, right? Huh? Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. What? Think back to that day, 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyways. And he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history. I never was good at history. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hang on. Hang on. No! Oh, excuse me. Jesus Christ. Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. Just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember? Yeah, too well. Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Oh my god, he remembered the whole time. I know. Really, Wright, I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, eh? Edgeworth. You should have told me. Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth? I'd say so, yes. There you have it. Oh my god. Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did. Well, you always have been something of an insufferable emotionalist. Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too. The death sentence for both of you. Man, if only I'd known I would have become a prosecutor. The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. Though I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Edgeworth, want to switch, right? Hey y'all, line up, I'll take a photo. Hey, photo time, let's go. And after that, dinner on me. Oh my god, so wholesome. Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom. Even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. That's crazy. And now I'm assuming we've got the teaser for the next case, yeah? Whoa, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh? It's still only 5 o'clock. Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter? Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you. But I couldn't. I was useless. So I've decided to go back to my training. Homegirl, no! I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium, for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. Homegirl, no. Goodbye? What time is it? Yeah, the first trains for the mountain have already left to the station. Ooh. Oh dear. I guess I'm too late. Hey! Nick! Maya! So, you're leaving? Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. and I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay? That's tragic. Oh. Wait. What? I never could have saved Edgeworth without you. Without your help. Huh? On the last day of the trial, I heard her. Because I heard Mia's voice. You heard my sister? Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything. Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick. But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya. Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze. Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped. Evidence? Show Maya some evidence to cheer her up. The bird. I gave her the bird. This.
Take that!
A bullet? Von Karma was convinced he had taken all of the evidence pertaining to DL6. You were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. And you were the one who gave it to me. Nick. Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you. I'll be back soon. You're still leaving? Huh? I'm going to complete my training and come back. Okay, I'll be waiting. Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless. I don't know about that. Oh my god. So this is it. See you soon, Maya. Homegirl's leaving. Oh, she's leaving. Thanks, Nick. No, Michael, no, don't go. And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page. And say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters. Oh. Ha! Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim. Yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this. What's going on?
Objection!
Oh my god, we're done. Hey, pal. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't get to... Whoa, whoa. I didn't get to... Then he... Whoop, Detective Gumshoe. Then he hung us and went outside. We're done with the first game, that is. I see. Kind of like he was embarrassed or something strange. Yeah, no, don't worry. I plan to play all of them. Okay. Yeah, guys, don't worry. I plan to play all of them. Huh? Nick? Nah, I haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I've been working at a cheese shop. That Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you call a cheap date. Huh? Oh, she's in Hawaii right now. Yeah. We still got Hella? Oh yeah, trust me, I know. Oh. Ooh, right? Yeah, I remember him. I hear he's been busy lately. You know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful. Oh my god! Phoenix, right? Ah, the defense attorney for whom I wrote that affidavit for, yes. Oh, you should know, I've taken over management of the Gatewater Hotel recently. Should you be in the area, please stop by. Hell yeah. Ahem. Oh, it's you. Phoenix Wright. Ah, yes, Mia's understudy, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him of late. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Is this an ending? Yeah, I think so. Oh my god, this bitch. Phoenix Wright? Is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. Did Did you know that they're finally putting, oh my god, oh. Okay. The himbo! Pleased to announce that Pink Princess is a hit. I sure owe Mr. Wright a great deal. Oh, and I'm keeping my face out of the public eye till the show's over. Wouldn't want to ruin any kids' dreams, you know. Huh. We did, in fact, beat the video game. Got a letter from Maya the other day. It sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit but didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. She says she can't buy them with... Oh my god, hi Gumball. What kind of place is she living in anyway? The kid! Right? Who's that? You want to talk? Let's talk Pink Princess, alright? Did they still not fix the head and that tree on that thing back there? It was kind of a shock for a boy of my tender age. It's crazy. Yeah, I remember, right? That lawyer guy. Me? I'm in training to become a paranormal photographer. You know that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them, there's a ghost. Oh, lovely. For real. Oh, it's Mia, isn't it? That's talent. I'm gonna be famous. They're gonna show the picture, aren't they? It's gonna have Mia behind them. Yep. Why is he looking at him like that? Why is he looking at him like that? Yay! As we beat the video game. Guys, we aceattorney'd. Yeah. All right. All right. Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh, what is this? Oh. Is that who I think it is? It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up. February 22nd, okay. Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work. There you are, finally! Oh, it's her! Oh, I've seen her before. Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow. Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey. Oh dear. Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you? I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here. So you are the coffee boy? I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney. Right. Wait, you're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. That's a relief, then. You're better than nobody. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney? Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere. Didn't you just say you had nothing to do, though? Please, I'm out of time. Please, you have to help. It's my sister. Maya? Could it be? Okay, I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. Scientific investigator? Are we not done with the video game? Are we not? Wait, did it automatically go into the next thing? Did it automatically go into the next game? It moves right into the next video game. Oh! Okay. Well, I guess I'll save here. Okay. Holy crap, okay. Guys, I'm gonna call it here because it's already 9:30. Oh wait, that's a side story they added in, but you should still play it. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, hang on. Let me close for now though. J, there we go. Oh my god, man. Damn. Okay, well we're done. Oh, hang on, I need to stretch. Oh my god. That took six sit-down sessions. There's so much to do after your Japan vacation. Oh, hell yeah, bro. Wait, we have schedule 1 tomorrow, right? Oh, hell yeah, brother. Hang on. Beep, 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 beep. Guys, we're bawling. Oh my god, I can finally eat a proper meal. I need to eat dinner. Oh my god. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go eat dinner. I'm really hungry. I will see you tomorrow for schedule 1. Yippee! Wait, can you believe I finished all 3 games in a week? Yeah, I believe you did. Well, wasn't it during the summer? So that would make sense. I assume the 2 usual suspects will be in attendance for a schedule 1. Yes, the same 2 usual criminals will be there. At least that's how we arranged it. Unless something happens, they will be there. Unless like one of us dies from ligma or something. But anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye!